What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I want to talk about something that happened yesterday, well, Wednesday evening, outside of Taco Bell in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio, in a place called Stowe, in a town called Stowe, I guess. And it's involving a woman that was going to Taco Bell by the name of Megan Kellerman. She was 25 years old. May she rest in peace. She was sitting in line, placing her order, like everybody else, when a random car came from behind, sat there for a while, and then rammed into the back of her. And then the guy driving the car, pictured up here, Jason S.Williams, a 53-year-old man, without any provocation, jumped out of the car, walked up to her and shot her in the face, then took his own life right there in the drive-thru. Make it make sense. Both people are gone. I guess we'll not know the motive of it, but what's crazy is she didn't even know this man. And that's what's scary about what's going on right now. It's like a full moon all the time. There could have been anybody just sitting there, minding their business, and here comes some random idiot doing something like this. Here's her story. Take a look.
Shocking details coming out of Stowe tonight, where that tragic murder-suicide happened outside of a Taco Bell just 24 hours ago. Thanks for joining us for the news at 10 o'clock. I'm Chris Fry. What detectives know so far is difficult to comprehend, as investigators say the shooter rammed the victim's car in the drive-thru, shooting her moments later, then turning the gun on himself. Michelle Nix live tonight in Stowe with the latest developments. Michelle.
Chris, why? That's the heartbreaking and puzzling question on nearly everyone's mind after Stowe police released new details in the murder-suicide that happened here at the Taco Bell in the drive-thru lane last night. The police chief says a family and a community has lost a daughter, and he says they don't believe the victim and the shooter ever knew each other. Flowers are placed outside of the Taco Bell to honor the life of 25-year-old Megan Kellerman of Stowe, a young woman who had everything to live for, but was gunned down while in her car at a drive-thru Wednesday night.
We do not at this time have the answer why this happened, and we may never know why.
Stowe's police chief says officers were already en route to the Taco Bell on Graham Road after an employee called at 7:19 p.m. saying one car rammed into another intentionally at the drive-thru. Then just minutes later, frantic calls for a deadly shooting from witnesses and employees at the same location.
Somebody was murdered, and the murderer just killed themselves in front of the Taco Bell on Graham Road.
They're on their way. They'll be there as soon as they can.
Yeah, please, please. This is too much.
Police say it was 53-year-old Jason Williams of Cuyahoga Falls who began honking his horn and then crashed into Kellerman's car when she pulled in front of him in the drive-thru lane. But what could be called road rage escalated to the unthinkable.
Witnesses reported that a male in the drive-thru line exited his vehicle, approached the car in front of his, and shot the driver. He then used a gun to kill himself.
Stowe police released body cam video of the chaotic scene, the majority too graphic. But police did remove Kellerman's dog from the passenger seat and made sure it was checked over.
You got it? Yeah.
We've also learned the victim called her father, like many of us would do, likely after her car was hit. Sadly, he was on the phone when police and paramedics arrived.
Hello? Sir, go ahead and hang up. We'll give you a call back. I'm staying on the line. I'm coming right up there. No.
Now, Kellerman's family issued a statement saying in part they are enduring an immensely painful loss of Megan Elizabeth Kellerman. We appreciate the community's support. The investigation is ongoing tonight. The police chief says they are still trying to determine what motivated the shooter to do such a thing. Reporting live in Stowe, Michelle Nix, 19 News.
All right, guys, that's the story of Mr. Jason S.Williams shooting this woman, then turning the gun on himself. Now, I'm looking up here at a news clipping with some more information. That's why when you do these type of news articles, it's good to go look at these news articles on the internet. Let me read something to you real fast that I think is key, because they said they don't know what the motive is. If you listen right here, it says witnesses that were there told detectives that Kellerman, the female, pulled in front of Williams in the drive-through line. Williams then blew his horn and struck the vehicle in the rear. Kellerman then asked Taco Bell employees to call the police. Witnesses said Williams then got out of the car, shot Kellerman, then himself. A police report lists the firearm as a .40 caliber 6-hour P229. Jesus Christ. Police currently don't have any indication of if the two knew each other or not. This is a true tragedy. He said, not only have the Kellermans lost a daughter, but the community lost one of their daughters. Now I want to show you something down here. It says, according to her social media post, Megan Kellerman had just finished her MBA at Cleveland State University. She spent the last 2 years working at Shelter Care Incorporated in Tallmadge, a drop-in center for runaway, homeless, and at-risk youth. As for Jason Williams, Summit County court records show he was arrested in Hudson, Ohio in March for OVI. I don't know what OVI is. Open container, improper handling of a firearm in a vehicle. He was terminated from the alcohol monitoring program at Oriana House for failing to show up. By court order, Williams was not allowed to possess a gun. It appears the person was in crisis. I don't think we'll ever be able to explain the motivation behind his decision making. Then it says, police said Kellerman and Williams were the only two people involved in the incident. A dog that was in Kellerman's car was turned over to animal rescuers who bathed and cared for the dog until it was returned to its family on Wednesday night. Kellerman's family issued a statement on Thursday that reads the following. In light of the recent events, our family is enduring an immensely painful loss of Megan Elizabeth Kellerman. We kindly ask for the media and the public's understanding for our privacy during this difficult time. We appreciate the community's support and hope that our request for privacy will be honored so we can continue to focus on supporting each other in this difficult period. It's wild. Supposedly, he came and she cut him off in the drive-thru, set him off. You see the guy, he said the guy got a history of various crimes dealing with alcohol and the firearm. But if you look at all those crimes all together, it shows a lack of responsibility. OBI, I wonder what, I know what OBI is. It's not coming to my mind, whatever the charge of OBI is, but it says open container. So he's drinking in the car, improper handling of a firearm in a vehicle, meaning probably had the gun out. Some people have an appetite for destruction, including their own. Some people have extreme anger. The way it looked like it's described up here, you know, sometimes you'll go to the drive-thru, and if you look at the way that drive-thru was, it was a part where people could come in this way, and it was a part people could come in that way. I'm thinking, whatever way she was coming, it was like a race to get to wherever it was, and she probably thought she had the right of way and went in front of him. He got mad, took the law into his own hands, boom, shot her. The demon jumped off his back. He backed to reality and shot himself. Either way, man, that's some scary stuff. That's why I tell you, you know, you be out there driving, man, the smallest slight for anybody could be your last. Even if it's not meant to be offensive, or you might feel as though you have the right of way, and may very well have the right of way. People are in this thing now where, you know, whatever you do to them, they have to do something to you. Like I said, man, this lady, Megan Kellerman, rest in peace. This guy killed himself. It's like some people are ticking time bombs. And it's like when they blow up, they take a lot of people with them. This not only hurt You know, this girl who lost her life. I mean, the guy took his own life, but lost her life. A bunch of people are there. Did you hear the people in the drive-thru? Man, please hurry up. This is enough. We can't take no more. What you see, you can't unsee. That's the thing. People, when they decide to erupt, the lasting memory of said eruption can have long-term damage on those that wasn't even a part of it. Just something to think about. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.